What's up, TTC? How's everybody doing today on a Tuesday morning? Well, back here again, going over our win over Mississippi State. Pretty much as I expected. I thought that it was going to be a defensive game and we'd win it in the fourth, and that's what happened. We did just enough on offense to win the game, and our defense was phenomenal. Held them to under 100 yards rushing. I think they had under 200 yards of total offense, and 119 to 6. So, not much to say about it. Jared Lee had a decent game, threw for 200 yards, threw for a touchdown, and he did an interception in the fourth quarter. Spencer Ware had over 100 yards rushing, and I think Ford had 40, 50, something like that, I think. Like I said, pretty much as I had planned. It's a road game in the SEC. Not many teams win on the road. I don't care really who you're playing. You usually do not win by a lot on the road. But no win's a win. We got a big game against West Virginia this week. It's our last non-conference game that's worth a shit. We play Western Kentucky later in the year, so this is our last game until we really get into the meat of our SEC schedule. So this is a game I think is going to be pretty much like the Mississippi State game. I think it's going to be I think we'll be able to win this game with our defense and do just enough on offense to win the game. I think we'll be able to run the ball a little better on them than we did against Mississippi State. This kind of style that defense West Virginia runs. The defensive line's kind of small. So I think we'll be able to run the ball a little better on them. I don't think you'll see too much passing from LSU this week, unless we can't run the ball. But if we can run the ball effectively, I'll say effectively, I mean like 200 yard rushing. I think we can have 200 yard rushing. I'm not going to call me hype dream, but I think with our offensive line, as long as we don't turn the ball over and have stupid penalties, I think we can run the ball very effectively. Defensively, West Virginia, they do not. They don't run the ball that much. I think they're averaging like 80 yards rushing total a game rushing. So key of the game is passing. I think we'll be able to get pressure from our front four from West Virginia. I mean, we have the first two games, so I think we'll be able to get pressure. I mean, I don't think there's many teams that's going to be able to stop us defensively from getting pressure. Maybe Alabama, but that's way down the road. But I don't see it. I can't see West Virginia being able to control our defense. But I don't think we're going to blow them out 20, 30 points. I mean, we might win like 10, 17, something like that. But that's what I think. So, it's going to be a night game, 7 o'clock. Our fourth straight game started at 7 o'clock, so we're on prime time again. So, it's good for the program. Everybody gets to see you on TV. So, but there's not much to say about that. I just think if we're able to run the ball, don't have dumb penalties, and don't turn the ball over, we're going to win the game. I mean, it's that simple. I just don't think West Virginia has I just don't think they just have the athletes, and I don't think they have the depth to compete if we play our A game. But if we turn the ball over and have dumb penalties, well, yeah, I can see us losing very easily, especially on the road. But I don't see that happening. I don't think we're going to force the ball that much throwing. So let's see. At the SEC, I'm going to go over a few games that they have. Georgia and Ole Miss. Well, Ole Miss lost to Vanderbilt last week. I'm not laughing at Vanderbilt, but they have been really kind of doormats of the SEC. But but Vanderbilt's 3-0, so I don't think Vanderbilt's a horrible team. I think Vanderbilt's a decent team. I'm getting off this game a little bit, but Georgia and Ole Miss. I mean, I can't see Ole Miss winning. I mean, Georgia's offense, I think, is. I mean, I just think Georgia's offense will just run over Ole Miss. I don't think the game will be close. Florida on Auburn. I mean, who cares? Auburn wins that game. Other game, who cares? Louisiana Tech and Mississippi State. Mississippi State's gonna win that game. Vanderbilt and South Carolina. Game in South Carolina. I think the game will be close for a half, but I think South Carolina will just wear them out. I mean, Vandy has no depth, but I think they have 10 interceptions. Vanderbilt has first 3 weeks, so that's the only way Vanderbilt's going to win is if they force Stephen Garcia to interceptions. I just don't see it. I think Vanderbilt will be 6-6 this year at the end of the year and go to a bowl, which is good for them. But for this game, I'm picking South Carolina. Florida and Kentucky. I mean, Kentucky's offense might be the worst offense in the SEC. Florida wins that game easily. And they got Arkansas and Alabama. The 2:30 slot for CBS, 2:30 Central, 3:30 Eastern. All those are in the Eastern time zone, but it's 2:30 where I live. I watched a little bit of the Arkansas game against Troy. I know you can't really judge. We're playing Troy. You're not going to be really up for it as opposed to an SEC game. But Arkansas does have some holes. But Alabama's defense at home. How can you bet against them? If this game was in Arkansas, I might think be a little different. But I just think Alabama's just gonna. I think they're gonna do the same thing LSU is gonna do this week. They're gonna run the ball, control the clock, and play defense and win the game in the fourth quarter. There's nothing wrong with that. People might say, man, why don't you score 40, 50 points a game? Your offense sucks. If you win, does it really freaking matter? So look for Alabama to win a close one at home. When I say close, I think it's going to be. I think at the most they'll win by 10. I think they'll win by under 10. But I think they'll just do just enough to win. But I think that's it. I'll talk to y'all guys later. Enjoy the rest of y'all's week.